Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing at all, but we're rolling with it. So I saw Very Little Peaches studio vlog video. Wow, I can't speak today. Studio tour video, and I was like, you know what? I want to do that because you guys see little snippets of my studio quite often. Basically just my desk, but you see little snippets of my studio in studio vlogs, but you've never like seen my studio. You've never been introduced to the space that you spend Fridays in with me. So I wanted to introduce you to that space. I don't have a name for my studio, it's just my studio. If you're wondering, it is in my bedroom. My studio is my bedroom, but I call it my studio because I just happen to sleep in my studio. That's the way I see it. So I don't know how I'm going to do this, and I don't know how I'm going to film this because I have no idea what I'm doing. Taking a lot of inspiration off Very Little Peach. But let's just, I don't know, like roll clips or something. Let's take you around my studio. I don't know. Let's get to the tour. In my studio is obviously my desk. Everything is done from here. Literally, this is what you see the most, is my desk. Because everything is done from here. Don't really do anything else in my studio. All of my work is done from here. All of my good work is done from here. It's an interesting space. It's an interesting desk. This is an old vanity I was gifted by one of my mum's friends back in like 2017. This is old. It's tatty. It's got paint all over it. It's old, but I love it. We've been through a lot together. Not sure how I'm going to film the actual like tour of what's on the desk, but let's just go into it. I wanted to introduce you to a desk first, but it's interesting, I guess. I hope this is an interesting video. We going with it, guys. It's like, I use it as like more of like a sofa-y thing, but you know, it's pretty Gucci. I work here sometimes. I don't genuinely work here because it hurts my back a little, but if I'm lazy and I want to watch something while I work down here. It's nice. We have Terrence the Triceratops here. He's my working buddy. He's real nice to hug. This is basically the bed. There isn't really much to it. There are a few pillows. There's a plant going crazy from my windowsill. That's basically the bed. There isn't really much to the bed area or the sofa area. I don't know what you want to call it. It's my bed. It's where I sleep. But like during the day, a little bit more of a sofa. Anyway, this is Terrence. He's my drawing buddy. He's great. Let's get on to the next bit because there's not really much to it. I will show you all the plants on the windowsill though because they're pretty dope. Next up is the printing place along with art wall. It's pretty dope. So this is my printer. It's the Epson XP 690, no, 960. You know, it's very good. It's a really good printer. It has awesome print quality. Love it. Would recommend if you're looking for it. It wasn't an expensive printer to buy to begin with. The inks are a little pricey, but like they're not as pricey as they could be when you think about how wonderful the print quality is. On top of here, there's a pillowcase because you don't want dust getting into your printer, so something there. We have a green tea can. This is Arizona tea. I thought the can was really pretty, not sure what I'm doing with it yet. This is... Do I have a name for him? Why don't we name him? Name him in the comments. This little guy sits on my printer to stop my cat from sitting on my printer. So he's doing very well. He protects my printer. I don't know what you want to call him. Let's give him a name. He's the printer protector. He's pretty dope. And then the book that I'm currently reading is also up here because it's near my bed and I remember that it exists to read it. I'm going to give you a close-up now and I'm going to show you about the paper that I use. The rest of the bottom of this unit that this is on means absolutely nothing. This has nothing to do with my studio. It's just like fish cleaning stuff and more books that I don't use. But get up there to show you, but this is a bulletin board and it has a bunch of my original watercolour and ink paintings on it that I did ages ago, and basically I just like yeet them up here along with some badges, colour swatches, pictures of my dog, my cat up here, and obviously my ivy's going crazy up here. Just want to show you that. I will do a little in-depth thing. I just want to mention this. This is where I store all of the originals and the original paintings I have that I've done that I don't know what to do with. I like them. This is my favourite one. The Guppies one is my favourite. I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah. Art wall. This is very cool. You see this in the background of videos sometimes. Not really that much, but it's very cool. I'm very proud of this art wall. It's took me a long time to get it like this. The majority of this artwork is mine. Am I going to go through and point them out? Yeah, why not? This one's mine. This one's mine. This one. Just so you know which ones are mine. I'm going to do close-ups and then have the artist's tag of the ones that aren't mine, so you can follow the artists and support their work because they're very dope. This is very cool and I'm very happy with this. One of my favourite bits in my studio is it's like my inspiration board. It's like my massive mood board of what I'd like my art to be. Pretty dope, I think. Let's get to those close-ups. Last but not least is this shelf. The rest of these shelves don't really matter, but this shelf specifically is my bookshelf, and we have children's books here, and we have the books that I read personally here, and some manga. It's pretty dope. I'm going to show you the books that I'm currently loving, and who wrote them, and who illustrated them, if they're illustrated, so you can look at the books that I'm loving that are inspiring me, specifically children's books. So you can look at that. This is a very dope shelf. Also on here I have like sonic screwdriver because everyone needs one just in case. And there's things like my wallet and stuff up here and my mask. Very important at the moment. It's got dinosaurs on. It like fits with the look. But yeah, I'm going to show you my favourite books at the moment, what I'm loving. Show you that. that was it. That's my studio. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a little bit of insight into like what my studio is actually like, and like things in my studio. Obviously you saw the brushes I use on Procreate, the books I'm loving, the artwork on my wall. You saw a lot more. So I hope that now you can feel a bit more connected to my studio when you watch my studio vlogs, because you've seen it. You're like, you know what's going on in it. I don't know if this video worked. I'm gonna edit this later and see. I don't know. First time ever trying something like this. But you know what? It's cool. You guys are cool with me being awkward and not really knowing what I'm doing. So, I will see you next week. Hopefully for another studio vlog. I'm starting college next week, so it might be more interesting. I think I will vlog that. This week just wasn't very interesting for a studio vlog. But anyway, I'll see you next week. Stay spooky.